What's up, everybody? This is Hayden here from TX3, and today I want to make a little bit of a deeper video for you guys who have paid other marketing agencies in the past. So if you're a home service contractor that's worked with any other agencies in the past, any other lead platforms in the past, and you've experienced shared leads, you've experienced bad leads, or you've experienced money gone, this is the video for you, and I'm going to show you why exactly the thinking that you need to implement and what you need to understand from this video so that this can never happen to you again. And I want to make one note, guys, that I have so many contractors telling me, oh, Facebook ads doesn't work for me, Google ads doesn't work for me. But what you guys have to realize is it's not that these platforms don't work. Why do you think that we have businesses scaling 40, 50, 60% just through paid Facebook or Google ads? It's not a problem with the system. It's a problem with the marketer. And what you guys have to understand is there's a very big problem in this home service agency space with bad agencies who just want to treat you wrong and who want to just burn your money and take it. And that is why I started this company, because I'm trying to offset all of that and be the best marketing agency that helps home service companies. So if you guys watch this video, I promise you it will be super valuable to you, and I'm going to show you why this happened to you, if it did, and how it can never happen again. But one thing you have to understand before we jump in, take the philosophy of it's not a marketing problem. It's not a problem with the billion-dollar Facebook system. It's not a problem with the billion-dollar Google system. It's a marketer problem. It was a problem with the person that you worked with. Maybe they oversold you, or maybe you didn't do enough research on them. So we'll jump right into it. Let's just jump right into it here. Number one reason here is going to be bad leads, guys. Whether they're bad leads, whether they're price shoppers, or whether they're shared leads. So I know you guys are definitely tired of bad leads. And I know you are tired of shared leads. So one guy, two guys, excuse my stick figures, three guys. You guys all get the same lead, right? This same lead is going to one contractor, two contractor, three contractor. You're all doing it. And guess what? Some of you know it, but you're still paying for it. You're paying for a shared lead willingly because you don't have anything else in your business. Oh, no, but Angie implemented an exclusive lead system, but that's $120. Guys, you're overpaying to the wrong platform here. You're getting sold the same lead to 4 or 5 other contractors, and now when you're on the field or when you're on a job or when you get a lead, you can't call them instantly. And we know, if you know, speed to lead is essential in this game. You need to be calling your leads exactly when you get them. Whether you hire somebody to do that or whether that's you, you need to do it exactly when they come through. But 5 other guys are going to try to call them at the same time. So it's going to be one company, two company, three company, and they're not going to know who to go with. And you're 9 times out of 10 going to lose that job, right? Like I said, by the time you call, they've already heard from your competitors, because your competitor probably has a better sales team than you do, and he probably has someone dedicated to this. So why are you going to land the lead that you just paid for if he can call him first? And this is something that, you can't do anything if that company has a bigger sales team than you. But what you can do is remove yourself from this whole process. Stop buying these leads in general. Stop buying shared Angie leads, right? Just remove yourself from the process and you won't have to deal with this problem, right? They're annoyed and they're price shopping, and you're the last guy. So like I said, you're wasting money. It's not a lead here, it's an auction. You guys are literally competing on who's going to even drive out there and give them a quote first. You don't want to be doing this as a business owner. If you can remove yourself from this and figure out something else, you need to do it right now. Second reason we are going to jump into, guys, this is zero. But we're trying to preach that you guys have zero qualification, right? So these leads that come through, you're not actually qualifying them. Sit down and talk to me. What are you actually doing to qualify these leads, right? Maybe, and this is even if you get lucky, you asked if they own the home, right? You definitely didn't ask if they have the budget. I bet you didn't confirm that they need the service now. They just called you and say, hey, I need a roof estimate, or I need an estimate for concrete. Okay, perfect, we're going out there. But then what we have to realize is, as a business owner, you hear this, you're like, okay, I'm going to go out there, or I'm going to send my guy out there, and we're going to go waste our time before we qualify the lead, before we're going to go drive 30, 40, 50 minutes to an inspection that was a lead, that has a potential big job. Like I was talking to some guy yesterday. He's one of my garage door clients, and he said that he bought leads from another platform, and then he would drive out to these leads, and they would need him to build a garage door, but there was no foundation built. It was literally just empty land. So you guys can't be wasting your time. You guys need to be qualifying these leads before you even have any type of human interaction with them. If you meet them on the street, sure. But you guys, before you drive out to their house, you need to have some dedicated qualification, or else you'll waste your time and your money, right? You're calling strangers who have zero context for why you're reaching out. Like I said, if you're continuing with these shared leads, they don't know why you're reaching out. They already went with a company. Oh, you know how many times I've spoken to contractors and they said they called and they already went with someone else? Because why would you reach out? They only want an estimate. They got an estimate. They found a company. And now your money is burned. So now we're going to go to number 3, guys. That part is zero qualification. Reason number 3, you're not really following up. You say you're following up. You follow up 3 times in that day, but you're not actually following up. And you don't have anyone dedicated to following up, right? You need an agency or someone, maybe it's a sales rep, dedicated to following up with these leads. So many leads come through and they don't answer on the first time because life happens, school happens, their kids have school, they have to go to the grocery store, their phone is in their pocket. That's not an excuse for you not to get the job. You need to keep following up, right? So if you're in the field, you literally can't be calling leads all day. And I understand, guys, because you're a busy business owner and you have roofs to do, or you have fences to do, or you have garage doors to do, and you literally can't be calling these leads all day. And then the agency you're working with, they just give you the lead and they say, go, it's up to you to call it, right? So you don't have any system in place to where we can consistently get these leads and consistently convert these leads, more importantly. No nurturing, right? So you don't actually nurture these leads. You call them once and you say, Hayden, why'd you give me a lead that didn't answer? Really? You call them once, you call them twice, you call them 3 times. You need to keep following up. You need to hammer the phones. You need to get an agency that does it for you, get someone that does it for you, or get a sales rep that does it for you, right? You can't expect to get every single lead through on the first, second, third, even 4th call. You got to keep following up. And good leads actually go cold because nobody stayed on them. I need to stress this, guys. You need to have somebody dedicated for these leads. If it's not you, it has to be me. If it's not me, it has to be someone from your company. And number 4 here, you guys are targeting the wrong audience. These agencies are running broad ads for you to inflate the lead count. Oh, but we just inflated the lead count. And it's a broad ad. And I'm in Florida, but I'm in let's say I'm in South Florida, actually. My company operates in Miami. And we got a lead, and he's all the way in Tallahassee. And I'm a small, medium business. How the fuck do you expect me to service that lead, right? So either the agency you're working with or you are targeting too broad of an audience. We need to it's like a filter, guys. The leads that you want 60 leads, but we have to filter them down in a funnel to where the qualified leads can actually be real instead of every single bullshit lead here and there, right? These big numbers look good on a report for you guys, whether it's from an agency or from what you're running. You are literally lowering the bar on who gets through, and it's killing your close rate, right? You're not going to be able to close because of it, because you think in your business, right, the more opportunities you can get, the more closes you can get. And this is definitely true. But you have to understand, if you're wasting your time on shitty opportunities, this is not true. Because then, if each opportunity is shitty and you're not growing on each opportunity, then what does it matter, right? You're not going to close. Volume means nothing if quality isn't there. If you go out to 10 homes and 10 of them can't afford a roof or their credit score is too bad, what the fuck? You wasted all your time. And, you're not going to close because of that. So you need to get a system to where, like I said, you can funnel down, stop lowering the bar on who gets through. Because think about it, when you lower the bar and you say, okay, I'd rather have 50 leads come through than 30 leads come through, but 30 leads are qualified and 50 aren't, these other 20 leads here, you're just completely wasting your time. And then you go out to these jobs and you didn't close one, and you didn't close one, and you didn't close one, because you're letting these bad leads through. Your close rate is fucking dropping. And you are wasting your time and wasting your money on something that you can't profit off of, because these leads are scared and these leads are broke. So you're targeting the wrong audience. What I want you guys to understand is that every single problem, all the 4 problems we just talked about, they all funnel back down. And I'm using this funnel, I'm liking it today, but they all funnel back to one thing. It is not a problem with the system. Facebook and Google are valued at $1 billion for a reason. They're not messing up. It's not that it doesn't work for you. It just didn't work with the person that you did it with in the past. Whether they oversold you, that's their fault. Whether you didn't do enough research on them, that's your fault. But it's not a problem with the system. It's a problem with the marketer. I'm on Meta Ads platform every single day, and I know what a qualified lead looks like, and I know what a qualified lead looks like when it comes through. But it's not, you guys can't sit here and say that, oh, Facebook ads doesn't work for me. Oh, Google ads doesn't work for me. Oh, marketing doesn't work for me. Just because it didn't work for you in the past. Just because you had an issue with the marketer, right? And this is really why I started my company, TX3. Because I saw countless contractors, countless roofers, countless remodelers, countless tree service guys, you name it, any industry in home service, just burned by so many agencies. And one of my first clients, he spent $15,000 and he didn't even get one job. He got 0 work from it. And it's like, this home service agency space is so messed up, and I wanted to start this company, and now I'm running this company, aiding this, helping this industry, because it is so messed up for you guys. But what I want you to realize is, just because it happened to you in the past that you had no success with Facebook or you had no success with Google doesn't mean you won't today. It just means that the marketer that was doing it for you was fucked up. So I will leave you with this. It is not a marketing problem. It is a marketer problem. Let's get back into the screen share. All right, guys, now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what I do and what actually works and all of the services that I offer. So everything here is what works, and more importantly, I offer all of this. So let's just jump right into it here. First of all, exclusive leads. So no more shared leads. Every single lead that we're getting is exclusive, right? It's exclusive to your company. So what do? You pay me per lead. That lead is just yours. Not sent to another guy, not sent to another guy, just you. How important is this, guys, if you're already spending money on Angie or Thumbtack and you're getting shared leads and you're wasting your money and these leads don't go to anything? At least if you pay for a lead that is exclusive, it's a much better opportunity than a shared lead. And what do you want to be doing as a business owner? Do you want to be putting your money towards better opportunities or worse opportunities? I'll let you answer, right? Every lead that goes to the company is yours. It's literally your exclusive lead. No one else gets it. That simple. It's really not that hard, guys. But the moment they submit their info, that relationship belongs to you, not another company here. It's amazing. Then, number 2 is a deep dive qualification. What does this mean, right? You say, Hayden, I don't want to pay for a lead, or I don't want to pay for an appointment that isn't qualified. Well, I have built the system to where we filter for homeowners. So obviously they won't come through if they're not a homeowner. We filter for service area, intent, and timeline. So all of these things, they have to submit, and they're required to answer before they even get through and before you are charged for anything, right? If they don't meet the criteria, they literally won't get through, and that won't be a lead, and you won't be charged for that lead, right? And it won't count. It's basically like we didn't generate it because it's a bad one. That's how I want you guys to understand how I operate, right? This lead doesn't get through if it's not qualified. And if they don't meet the criteria, they don't go through. And basically that's not a lead in my mind, because I only operate on qualified leads, and I operate on making you guys money, and that's my main goal, right? Don't chase the money, make your financial situation better. That quote is engraved in my brain. But it's not a lead if it's not exclusive. It's not a lead if it's not qualified, right? So when it hits your pipeline, it's already vetted. It's already been through everything. Plus, something that I like to do is OTP verification, so our leads actually answer the phone. So maybe if you're familiar with when you put your phone number in a website, they send you a code. That's kind of how it works. All the leads have to get a code, and they have to submit the code before they actually come through, right? Number 3 on what is working, right? Pay per lead versus pay per appointment, and then everything you need to know about retainers. All right, guys, newsflash, what do you need to know about retainers? 0. You don't need to know fucking anything about retainers because they're terrible. And if you are a home service company, I would advise you to never pay a retainer again to any marketing agency, right? What do I do? What do I offer? Pay per lead. So we'll dive into this one more. So you're not paying a flat monthly fee and praying leads show up, right? You literally pay per lead that I generate you. So everything is performance. I'm doing a promotion right now. You better be watching this video to claim it. I am covering the ad spend for you, right? These companies were sitting here saying, Hayden, why don't you front your own money? And if you believe in your results, and I was like, no, I'm not paying ad spend. You guys have to pay ad spend. But now I realize, like, you know what? Fine, let's do it. I'll front my money. It's fully performance. You literally just have to pay me per result I generate you. Either it's a lead or an appointment. We'll get into appointments, but it's just per lead. You don't have to pay ad spend. So if you're watching this, comment ad or DM me, and I'll cover your ad spend. But your only cost is the leads that actually come through. And this is super valuable, guys, because what did I say earlier? Leads don't come through if they're not qualified. If they didn't answer every step like we want them to, they won't come through and you won't be charged, right? Your only cost is a qualified lead. If you could know and say, oh, every single lead I buy is qualified, that's amazing. You need to put yourself in those shoes, in that opportunity, and this is that opportunity. We have a low barrier of entry, zero risk, and no guessing where these leads are coming from. Right, guys? Let's go to pay per appointment. Before I dive into pay per appointment, I offer these two services for two different companies. It depends what you want, obviously. Pay per lead, right here, guys, is a more cost-effective option, and it's for owners who are maybe less busy and looking to get their feet off the ground because they can actually call these leads, and they're looking for a more cost-effective option. With that being said, pay per lead is also good for some of the way more developed companies that are already doing way more revenue than these small businesses, because you have developed sales teams, you have SDRs, you have people that can call these leads right when they come through, and you can get a volume of them. And once you're positioned as this company that can get a volume of leads and you have a team to do it, right, it's the best option for you. But we also do pay per appointment. So pay per appointment is, like I said, for the people who aren't looking to only be cost effective. And because some people say, you know, if it costs a good price, I'll do it. But this is for the more people who are a little bit more sophisticated in business and don't really want to deal with leads at all and don't really want to pay for leads at all. Maybe you don't have a big team, but you're looking for quality and you're looking for convenience. So what I do is actually, like I said, instead of just a lead here, I am booking the appointment straight onto your calendar. So you literally get a date, a time, an address, and a name, and a phone number, and an email. And I say, hey, go out there at Tuesday, 2 p.m., go close. You pay me once that appointment shows. If that appointment doesn't show up, you don't pay. So it's a little bit of a different offer, but they're both amazing, right? You literally just show up, you do the inspection, and you close the job. Like, it's not, you don't have to deal with any booking, none of that, because I already did it for you, right? There's zero chasing any leads, zero calling around, and zero wondering if they're real. And by only charging you guys when these appointments show literally removes all risk for you guys. There's such a low barrier to entry, right? And you're only paying for somebody who actually showed up. Like I said, you're literally not paying. Like, we refund you or don't charge you. If this lead doesn't show up, you knock on their door, they don't show up, you won't pay us, right? And they're ready to talk, guys. They know who you are. I'm booking the appointment on the back end for you, and they know you're coming to their house. They've already spoke to a rep, who is me, of your company. So we're building the relationship, and that in turn has seen that I boosted my client's close rate 20% just because of this relationship build on the back end here, guys. So this is what works. There's one more here. Don't think I forget. Don't forget, and it's funny, don't forget to follow up, guys, right? Every lead that doesn't convert immediately goes into an automated follow-up once you work with me. So you call them the first time, you call them the second time, you call them the third time. They don't answer. They get put into a workflow with automated calls and reminders, notifications for you. Say, hey, call this lead. It instantly calls them, instantly texts them. So we're still following up. They're still being activated in the pipeline. Like I said, you guys need to realize that these leads aren't garbage just because they didn't answer the first, second, third time. They need to stay in the pipeline, and we can't forget to follow up with them. But when we have a system that automatically does it for us, it's kind of like a cheat code. We're like, what the fuck? You know, it's automation. It's automated. So we literally can't forget to follow up because it's technology, right? We stay on them until they are ready, and then your pipeline has value beyond day one responses. This is what I want to stress, guys. You think you pay for a lead, it doesn't answer the fourth time. it doesn't have value. You're wrong. It does. When you work with a company like mine, we have a relationship with you guys. We keep that relationship. And more importantly, we keep the relationship with your leads. We keep sending you automations to when you need to text this lead, or it instantly texts this lead, or when you need to call this lead, or if you do it per appointment. Like I said, that's a more of a convenience play. I'm literally following up these leads every single day, multiple times a day, so you don't have to worry about it, guys. Guys, I want you also to know, within the first 2 weeks of working with my client, we generated over 20 qualified appointments. So he was on pay per appointment. We generated over 20 qualified appointments in 2 weeks, right? The month before this, he had a lot of work. He was super busy, but he didn't know where his jobs were coming from. So what does this mean? This means that he has zero predictability, zero scalability, right? He wanted to grow his business, but you can't grow your business if you don't know where your jobs are coming from and you don't have a consistent system in place to where you can get more, right? You could just wait for the phone to ring. So this is it, guys. This is what a real system looks like, instead of just relying on referrals, relying on word of mouth, or more importantly, buying shared leads. This is what it looks like, guys. If you're a home service business owner and you've paid for garbage and this has happened to you before, click the link in the description, book a 30-minute free call. It's literally free. I'll look at your business. I'll tell you what can be improved. If you don't go with me, at least you get some value to see what you can do in the future and what you can improve in your business. And I look forward to speaking with you guys. I will see you on the other side, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it. Talk soon.